The next stop on our exclusive tour takes us to a quaint New England town where the owners of this amazing basement decided they wanted more than just a space for their state-of-the-art home theater. They wanted to create $1 million tribute to their favorite superhero.
Welcome to the only bat cave in New England and perhaps the world. When we were envisioning a home theater, here we were down in the basement. It became a natural fit to make this into a cave.
These homeowners knew their Batcave theme would either be viewed as incredibly creative or incredibly hokey, so they made sure to pay attention to even the smallest of details. And of course, money was no object.
The risk was you'd walk in and go, and it's exactly the opposite. You walk in and you feel transported to a completely different place. The homeowners were so excited about the idea. What they first did is they actually went spelunking. They went to several caves, went exploring through them, took photos, and they developed basically a storyboard of what they wanted.
After months of intricate planning, the first challenge was to transform plain basement sheetrock into authentic stalagmite formations.
Chicken wire was used. The contractor put chicken wire in the walls, and the architect and the homeowner worked together to kind of form the basic shape that they liked. And then the contractors used this rigid foam insulation system called isonine that they then blew into the chicken wire that had been formed. It looked like something from E.T. These fellows were in here in these like bio suits and respirators doing all this stuff when that was happening, but it was very, very cool.
With the cave features now perfectly crafted, it was time for the elaborate and expensive paint job along with custom creepy crawlers.
So this wasn't just they came in and sprayed some gray paint on the wall. This was painstakingly done by hand. It took the better part of a year to actually paint this entire room. The other thing that was kind of fun, you may notice, is in certain locations there are little creatures. Some of our favorite ones are these bats. They contacted a production company out of Hollywood, a special effects company, that made bats for them. And I think there were 60 or 75 some odd bats that were constructed for this room and are nestled in various outcroppings throughout.
High-dollar decorative details aside, this incredible home theater wouldn't be complete without the ultimate audio-visual setup.
So this here is a completely custom screen that was made for this room. First, it has a slight curve to it, which gives it some dimension and depth when the movie is playing. The other thing is it's what's called dual aspect ratio, meaning that it can display regular TV, but when a movie plays, it senses that, and there are these panels here that motorize back to reveal a complete widescreen experience that you don't get that in any standard home theater. Just a screen like this would generally cost more than an entire system that someone might put in their home. So another important aspect to a theater, obviously, is where you're gonna sit. And these happen to be beautiful chairs. They're made in Germany, completely motorized, and ridiculously comfortable, and they've been beautiful. Here is a beautifully made Italian projector, state of the art. I mean, this is what you would see in the finest screening rooms of Hollywood producers. And sitting in front of that device is a lens. This is a lens special crafted, handcrafted in Germany, that sits on a sled. And that sled moves the lens back and forth depending upon the movie and how it's going to fill that screen. And the combination here, truthfully, is as good as film. Watching a movie in here is fantastic. I mean, you completely lose yourself in the film. You have left the other part of the world aside for a couple of hours, which is really the goal of a room like this. And that's why it was such a special project. And frankly, it's my favorite project of everything we've done over the last 20 years.